Greetings and salutations, Kyllax here. I realized I've been deficient in my Smite games lately. I don't know. I haven't felt like recording like an actual gameplay in a long time, so I apologize. About to go into an assault match. We are Chronos Cupid, Odin Shock, and finally Amuzan Cobb versus Artemis Uller, Kukulkan, Thanatos, and finally Nuwa. So we have a better front line, but at the same time, they also have a lot of burst damage. Thanatos is going to be the early game. Looking at the magical physical split, we are 4 physical. I'm the only magical. And they are more evenly split with 3 physical, 2 magical. We're going to have to survive them out, realistically. It's that Nuwa ult. Lame. Trying to get it as much. Yeah. That's a new thing that I've been seeing Nuwas do a lot. Is they'll just drop it immediately. Chronos Pendant for Chronos. Why not? It makes sense. It's logical. Alright, so Chronos is very late game, Cupid fairly late game. We at least have the healing of Cupid available to us. And of course, Odin Spears can be incredibly powerful. Chronos doesn't come online until late game, obviously, but as I'll be looking out for Artemis Uller at that point in the game because they'll be coming online as well, so have to be very careful. We have 2 ADCs, 2 hunters. They have 2 hunters. Realistically, I'm almost a 3rd hunter. Very high auto attack on our side versus some high burst in Nuwa Kukulkan lane of the world. So something to be careful, especially early game. They have the early advantage, although we do have an Odin, so it'll be interesting to see. Because he can output a lot of damage early too, so looking at who's building what. Shock went breastplate for the cooldown, meanwhile Odin went for Hide of the Urchin. 300 ping, oh that's always great. Can I conserve my mana? There's no real overwhelming need to use any abilities right now. Uller with that infamous long distance poke. Yeah, everybody's ultimate's ready. People say that like it's some sort of surprise, and I'm not a very good Chronos, I will say that. Hey, helped! True love never dies! Get a little bit of both in there, get some action. Now I'm forced to use some of my abilities. Annoying.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Probably the wrong circle to do it in. That's the thing about Chronos. You have to be careful. Avoid the scythe from Thanatos is always good. What does he have? Kukulkan. Yeah, he's got Chronos Pendant too, so he's going to be incredibly annoying as well. With all them tornadoes. See, he's doing them pretty much at will. Like I said, I'm not a very good Chronos, so don't expect all pro plays out of me here. It's mostly because I have trouble with that. Oh, come on! Wow. Wow. That was just... That's Thanatos. Right there for you. Thanatos early game. So strong in assault. But that was just perfectly timed for him. Attack speed. Movement speed. You know what? I'm going to kind of go for this. God bless it. I just look like a freaking a dummy there. And I'm not sure what quadrant that activated. It's good to know. I was about to rewind, but that Kukulkan ultimate got me too low. Too low. I just don't have enough damage on me. I'm not sure what's keeping them alive. I mean, Ullr's got his... I see. Guy's freaking dead, man. He's just incredibly annoying with those tornadoes. Hey, hearts! He does have hearts. It's amazing. Amazing! I honestly think they need to take that nerf that they put on Chronos off. And the one I'm talking about is where his 3 just turned into a... Protection is always nice. Not quite sure why Stormcall was used there, but you know, sometimes you're just in the heat of the moment. It's hard to make a decision. So who has salvation? There's two people with salvation already. I mean, that's partially the reason. Like I said, we just got to out-survive their initial early game damage. That is such bull crap. It's not a slow. That's what I'm talking about. His 3 got turned into a slow. Thanatos' 2 is immune to all slows. So therefore he now becomes immune to his stuff. Which to me is just baloney. It's just complete and total bull crap. I mean, it's already got enough of a build-up time on it that you can pop beads and you can time out the stun. So why did they have to turn it into a slow? It's not a slow. It's a stun. It's a stun with a slow attached onto the front of it. So if he's immune to slows, then make him immune to slows, but don't make him immune to the stun just because he's immune to slows. Finally, jerk. Hey, friend, they did a thing. Bye. Are you serious? That didn't hit him? Come on, man. There we go. It did 2 things. That stun is so flippin' long. And thanks for the help, guys. Appreciate it. That's amazing. It's practically full health once more again. I don't know if I'll use this game or not. I really don't. I'm such a bad Chronos. And he's dead.
Time is money.
Is anybody getting... No, nobody's getting any protection, so I don't really need any penetration right now. I just need raw power. I'll look at Demonic Grip next. After this Bancross Talon, but... I'm just doing so poorly right now. I blame matchmaking. It's all matchmaking's fault. That's the cry these days now. Matchmaking's fault. It's all matchmaking's fault. Why do you let that happen, man? This freaking guy. Bye. See, that doesn't even cleanse out the slows, which is baloney. Assassin immune to slows. Okay. Which makes him immune to my stun. They need to take that away. I mean, seriously, they really needed to take that nerf back. Chronos is not overpowered in any sense of the word right now. He has a late game, but who doesn't? Besides, like, Thanatos and Bastet and stuff. And I'm on, like, my soapbox this entire game. I've realized that. Which is fine. So what? Sure what? Nice body blocking, fellows. Good PP! And I meant that in more than one way. Good job, Pepe. Wrong quadrant. I got the speed, but I didn't get the attack power that I needed.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
I can melt this down. There we go. That's a better quadrant, I feel. Although I have to check whether or not... I can never remember these. I think this is the attack power one.
Destroyed a middle enemy tower. Boom! Retreat!
329 damage on that hit, which is beautiful. Now we need to back off a little bit. See, we're getting into that point where our front line is coming online and their damage is starting to fall off. Well, I can get blown up and... That's right. Slow him down so he can get them little hearties. Get those little hearts. Hearts of Predicles. Excuse me. Like I said, they got the burst available to them. Lots of burst damage coming out, so we have to be careful. Some very, very quickly turn against us.
Okay.
We got to make them come out though, because they are not going to come out. They're going to want to fight us underneath the Phoenix, and that's essentially going to be a 5v6. So we're just going to basic attack. Ugh. People don't understand this. When people are like underneath Phoenix like that, missed everything on that. Amazing. Nice hit. Almost. Ah, almost hit him. I mean, that's why I'm bad at, Ah! Dang it. Crap. I was just actually starting to do well. Blah! Nah, 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 nah.
No. Cancel that. No.
Who's doing that snively whiplash laugh? Is that Kukulkan? Kukulkan's so hard. Full cooldown in Assault. So hard to get those DOTs, that damage off. The only one who's harder is probably Zeus. In Assault, the only one harder is Zeus. Sorry, my foot is... He dead. Oh, good job. Freaking jukes on that guy are real. I must say. So bravo to him. Next time I'll be able to afford a Rod of Tahuti up in here. Up in here. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Rod of Tahuti up in here. Up in here. Nice try though. There we go, on that second shot. Thanks for popping those out before you died. That's always appreciated. She didn't get hit by that? Nope. A for effort though, Mr. Kukulkan. Who else was going to defend middle lane? There is no other lane to defend! Captain Obvious, reporting for duty. Let them come. We can wait them out. We have the front line. They do not. So nobody can tank the damage. It's always the weirdest sound ever, don't you think? Can I get it? Oh, I got it. I got the heart. I got a heart. I have a heart. My foot's starting to fall asleep. It's bugging me. I have to get up and walk around after this. For those of you who don't know, I recently broke my ankle. My right ankle. And it's pretty gruesome looking, but thank you. I mean, on top of that, now it's like my foot is falling asleep. Especially my toes, which is never a good sign. It means it's too much. Too much constriction. Get in there, front line. It's going to be hard, though. They're starting to get their ADCs. Amount of damage on it, too. Yeah, his laugh isn't that intimidating, so. It's not annoying like most people's laughs are. We're not going to be able to outpush them. We had to force them out. need to force them out. Don't clear so fast. Don't clear so fast. They're not going to come out. See? That's one ultimate down. Get blown up. Wasn't expecting that, I bet. Good grief. I have to get back some of that health. It's too much damage for me. There we go. Quadrant. That's the quadrant I want. Get some damage. Smoke and cinder. I don't have no idea what that means, but you know. Ah! I don't know what that was. There's some lag. Good game. So we're 9-4, complaining most of the time, but that is me playing Chronos in general. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a very good Chronos. So if you have some good tips, especially for hitting the his one, I believe that's his time rift, if I'm not mistaken. If you have any tips for that, please put it in the comments below, because I could obviously use them. Oh, look at all that. Look at that new display. A favor. That looks interesting. Potential boosted earnings. What? I don't know what this is saying. It looks cool, though. I got 2 double kills. That's cool. So, what you saw there was we had a front line. We had Shock and Odin, who both went bruisery. I'm sorry. Odin went bruisery with the starting to hide the urchin, which is never a bad pickup in assault because it gives you a little bit, the most defense, I believe, for magical and physical at the same time of any item. Plus it stacks, which is why it's picked up so often. Shock, on the other hand, went for a bootless build. I'm not quite... Oh, and there's nobody to say GG2, so I'm a bad person. Apologies to anybody watching this. What I was saying, Shock went completely bootless, but he also went tank. So he went Breastplate of Valor, he wanted the cooldown, obviously. The Stone of Gaia, incredibly powerful item, especially in assault, giving you some HP 5 regeneration. He also went Hide of the Urchin, probably fully stacked it up, and was maybe going into Sovereignty or perhaps a Mystical Mail. I could see either of those. If I were to get to a full build, I probably would have gone for Rod of Tahuti, looked at their build again, and then went to something probably with more physical power in it. Maybe Demonic Grip, but the only thing that it would be reducing as far as magical protections would be their natural innate magical protection. So I'm not sure if it would have been worth it. I may have gone for something like maybe Gemma ISO, maybe not. Spear, I just don't know. There aren't that many magical power items available. Polynomicon really isn't that good. Spear Magus also gives you some magical penetration, but you know, as far as like raw magical power, there really aren't that many items available. If you think of something that I'm not thinking of, please post in the comments below. Maybe I just would have gone Obsidian Shard and been done with it, because that would have been almost all their magical protections, innate magical protections anyway. I think I would have been better served by Flat Pen though. So, but we'll never know what I would have ended up building. So there you go. There's the game. Hope you enjoyed it. 9-4 and 13. There's the stats for anybody who wants them. I obviously did not do the most damage on my team. That award goes to Amusin Cobb. I wasn't even second most. I was second to last on my team. And that should tell you something about how good my Chronos is. And the answer is not very. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the game. And I hope to see you in-game.